doctors are scrambling for a critical drug used to treat lead poisoning as the supply of the life-saving medication is quickly running out. It's called dimercaprol, and the manufacturer declared bankruptcy back in February, and the supply has been shrinking ever since, leading some patients to wait days for this crucial medicine or forcing the doctors to turn to other forms of treatment. Let's bring in Dr. Robert Bassett, Associate Medical Director of the Poison Control Center for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Good morning, doctor.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be with you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We first reported on a shortage of chemotherapy drugs not that long ago. Now this for lead poisoning. I mean, what gives? How dire of a problem is this, and how concerned should we be?
Yeah, that's a great place to start, Marky. I think what I'd like to do is just to raise the awareness. I think there are a lot of people, a lot of parents in the country who don't realize that lead poisoning, that lead toxicity is still a problem. Many people know that lead-based paints or leaded gasoline was outlawed decades ago. But the truth is, you don't have to look any further than the housing supply. Estimates have U.S. housing supply at greater than 50% being manufactured before 1978, which is the year that lead-based paints were outlawed. So it's out there. And I will say personally, and for the collective, the sort of U.S. health system, we see hundreds of thousands of kids every year that are exposed to unsafe lead levels.
Yeah, and that number brings me to, an interesting point that you raised there, because I was shocked to learn this morning that the World Health Organization reported that 1 million people die every year from lead poisoning. I mean, how many people rely on this medicine?
It's almost hard to count. And the truth is, I don't want to sensationalize it. The vast majority of the kids in the U.S. that have exposure to lead won't need medication to treat their lead exposure. But you bring up a great point. Some will. And when it comes to treating the worst cases, the most severe cases, when we're asked, what does this mean for those parents and what does this mean for those patients? When we have to face the worst cases of lead toxicity, and with the loss of a drug like dimercaprol, we've lost our best tool.
Mm-hmm. And the major source of lead exposure among children is lead-based paint, lead-contaminated dust found in old buildings. What warning signs or symptoms should parents be on the lookout for to know if their child has been exposed to lead?
That's another great question. And the truth is, the medical community historically has underappreciated the potential for lead toxicity. Increasingly, we're becoming more and more aware that there's probably no such thing as a safe lead level. It can affect all the body systems. It can affect the heart. It can affect the kidneys. It can affect the gastrointestinal system. Everything as mild as, constipation or abdominal pain. But in the most severe cases, it can affect the central nervous system, like the brain. And those are the ones we worry the most about. This can cause everything from permanent cognitive deficits to seizure to lead encephalopathy, which is really just a fancy term for coma, and tragically, in some cases, can be fatal.
Yeah, this is serious. This is a big deal. And then, doctor, let me ask you, if there's no dimercaprol, I mean, what are the alternative treatments here? What are doctors turning to instead?
Well, if I'm honest, I think it's very frustrating. I think there are many members of the medical community who are up in arms that would love to speak directly to the decision makers, the leaders of drug manufacturing and legislators and bureaucrats, and simply say, you know what to do. You know what to do. I believe that if we focus in on.
But what are doctors turning to? I mean, if you had a patient come to you with lead poisoning, you have no dimercaprol, what do you do for that person or that child?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think at this point, we've got to say that no safe solution is off the table. Historically, when we had drug shortages in the U.S., there have been opportunities for us to do acquisitions from some of our overseas partners. There are other medications that exist in the market that have a role in being able to chelate or bind lead and allow it to be excreted from the body safely. But the reality is that dimercaprol plays a very special role, especially in those severe cases of lead poisoning that can be the most dangerous, the most likely to be fatal, and we don't have a perfect fix for it.
Okay. Well, hopefully there's a turnaround for this pretty quickly. Dr. Robert Bassett, thanks so much.
Hey now, thank you again for having me. It was an honor to be with you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.